Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riverview, where I am lime spreading, field 9 and 10. I've got the cows fed, we've got them thoroughly, well, we've given them a little bit of food, enough to keep them going for today. We'll address the rest of the food situation in a while. I've moved the fertiliser spreader from this field, obviously having done the fertiliser spraying. And I've actually sent him down to field 37 to do a spraying contract. There was a spraying contract, fertilising contract for field 37. So I figured we'd let him go down there and do that. It's only paying about 22 grand. But hey, it pays for some of the stuff, the grass I've had, the grass bales I've bought to feed the cows. And it helps us, obviously, earn a little bit of money today and be a little bit profitable. But what I'm going to do now is get this field feeded. I do. I want to get this field seeded. And cows are quite happy little things. So they're going to be all right. As I say, the horses we know are okay because we checked those in the last video. The chickens are okay because we checked those in the last video. So it's really time now for Delores to crack on with her field work. Like I say, the field 7 down there is the slightly iffy field. Because ideally I want to join that into field 8. But I need to harvest field 8 first, which is going to take us a little while. It's still growing. And I've run out of lime. 5 pallets will do. That'll fill the spreader back up. I was looking at the baling contracts as well on the contract screen when I took the fertiliser screen. There's a couple of big money ones. There's one that's like over 70 grand. And there's another one at about 65 grand. And I'm thinking to myself, perhaps we need to be doing those. If we look, there's in fact there's 3 now. Look, it's 39, 33, and there's 30. 30's an oddball one though, because that wants hay. That's probably why I kind of skipped over that field, because obviously ideally I'd like to just do silage. So maybe if I was to take that one, borrow the equipment, because obviously I want that crone mower, then do 39, and then do 49. I mean, that's 73 grand, 65 grand, 51 grand. I mean, that's 105 grand. 115 grand, isn't it, really? 115, 195 grand from free contract. A lot of money. Can't really make that much money from doing anything else. I mean, there's a couple of ploughing contracts. Field 17, field 34. We might do that one. Field 17's over here. That's a big field. Just out of curiosity, 242 grand to buy that field. Do you know what I'm thinking, ladies and gents? I'm thinking we do the ploughing contract, we get paid, and then we buy the field. We do the ploughing contract, because the field needs ploughing anyway. So we might as well get paid to plough it, and then we could buy the field, go down there, do the stone picking, obviously, and then we've got another big field then that we can plant some crops on that Delores can use for trying to earn some money. I'm liking that idea. And it doesn't mean, it means then we're not doing baling. Doesn't it? Does mean we're not doing baling. Because I'm pretty sure you guys have got a little bit bored of watching me do baling. So, yeah, I guess a nice little ploughing job. That'll do me. That's that field limed. Yeah, we don't need to lime any others, do we? No. Good. Or should I? Here's another suggestion. Here's another little thought I've had. Should I wait, ladies and gents? Field 17. Because if I plough it now, there's a good chance, there's a very good chance after ploughing it, you know what, I'm going to put the 8 series over on this, because that can then do our seeding. Where's the 9 series? He's over here. We will disconnect that. And we'll send the big boy out with the plough. Because I'm thinking, we plough field 17, there's a good chance the farmer might turn around then and pay us to seed it. And pay us quite a lot of money to seed it. And then once it's been seeded, well, why don't we buy it then? It's not going to cost us any more. We're going to get a crop. Okay, there'll be stones on the field. Not ideal, but could be worse. I think I can get down to 17 by going this way. Might just need... Now, somebody said... Could, we might just have to turn on the old delete button. Oh, it wouldn't let me. Now it did. Just to open that area up there. What am I doing? I've come down here with a bloody lime spreader. I want the plough. Brought the wrong tool. Oh. No, Delores, you don't need the lime spreader. You've done with the lime spreader. You've done enough lime spreading today. Okay. You need the plough now. What made me pick that back up? Anybody? Anybody? Did anybody bother to tell me as I was picking it up that I didn't need that? Did any of you in the comments section bother to tell me that I didn't need the lime spreader? I bet you didn't notice as well. I bet you didn't realise that I'd messed up there. Take two. Might go a different way now. I might not drive back that way this time. Because I think I'm meant to go down here. Field 17. I'm meant to go this way. Let's do it. Good headland first. So the farmer has limed the field, which is nice. Very nice. Nice slope. Everybody tilt. Just going along the top. Been round. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see. We'll see. When we finish the ploughing contract, do we get offered a seeding contract? If we do, what is it for? Now, it looks like this field was potatoes. So, I'm going to guess the AI might want to plant potatoes again. If he does, we will buy the field and we will seed it with what we want to seed it with. Okay? I don't want a field of potatoes. That's no use to me at all, because I don't have the equipment to harvest it. So, hopefully Hugo Boutois might decide, hopefully he decides to plant something other than potatoes. If not, then we're going to be buying the field and seeding it with what we want. But maybe he will do us a favour and he'll actually give us a contract, plant something that we want to, you know, that we won't mind harvesting. Right, I am going to now seed my field, ladies and gents. Start moving us towards where we need to be. So yeah, get some canola planted. Always a nice crop to sell. And take it from there, really. Now, I have installed a couple of mods, and I've updated a few mods in my mod folder. I've added the dry corn mod, dry corn add-on mod for corn drying. If we decide to go down the corn road in the future, we can do corn seeding and we can do corn drying. I think I've also added the anhydrous mod as well. So yeah, anhydrous ammonia. Then we've got obviously dry corn. They're going to require me, I think, to use specialist things. Anhydrous. Ammonia tank, 40,000 litres. Propane tank, Dual propane tank. Horizontal tank. So yeah, we're going to need those. Then it must be under factories. Donut production. Large corn dryer. Silo. Requires propane and it requires obviously corn. Yeah, selling point then. Dry supermarket with dry corn. Okay. So yeah, we got that added. Don't think it does it add anything else to the store? Look. No. Doesn't. So there's no like I can't buy my anhydrous from anywhere. I'm not seeing. So we have anhydrous, but apparently, according to the store, I can't actually apply it with anything. Right? Can't apply it with my sprayers. Can't apply it with my spreaders. Not in slurry tanks, is it? So we've checked miscellaneous. There was nothing added in here that I could see. I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to have to look into that, because that seems a bit strange. That I can't... There's nothing that actually uses the anhydrous or allows you to use anhydrous. And I guess I'm just... Obviously, I can only talk from my experiences. Obviously, Stevie's new Elm Creek Edit 4X map came out yesterday for the public. I got to do a bit of early access bug testing work for Stevie. I got the map a couple of days before that. And on Stevie's map, it has anhydrous ammonia added. And you can load it into any sprayers. And also slurry spreaders. To apply it on your field where it acts as fertiliser. It's just, you know, it does exactly the same as fertiliser spreading or slurry spreading or manure spreading or whatever. But it just gives you another option, you know. He also has compost on his map, which acts as a fertiliser. So you can use compost and anhydrous instead of the normal fertilisers and what have you. And I'm a little bit surprised that there's nothing on this map. It doesn't seem like it's loaded correctly. Because I would have thought you would have, having added a fill type, you would then need to inject that into some equipment that can make use of that fill type, you know? Maybe I'm just being me. Maybe I'm just thinking a little bit too hard about it. Right, you can seed, good sir. You can make us lots of seed. Right, let's go check on the other guys then. Right, you are there. Have you finished fertilising? Field 37? I'm going to have to say that's a no. That's going to be a no. You haven't finished fertilising field 37. But not to worry. Because I can. How's the contract? Is it complete? Complete. Hold up. You can drive back to the main yard. How's our plough lady doing? And she's not done as much of the field as I thought she would have done by now. Screenshot for the thumbnail. We'll let her carry on doing the ploughing. Did the fertilising. There is a sowing contract on field for that, but it's sowing potatoes, which, again, not particularly keen on sowing potatoes. But at the same time, like I say, don't really want to do any ploughing at this point. We're not doing any rolling. But what we will do is we'll be able to fertilise our field that's being seeded. We'll be able to make good use of that. So anyway, ladies and gents, I think I've reached the end of today's episode. I will get that ploughing contract finished. And when we come back for the next episode, we'll decide if we're buying that field or not. Okay? That is what we will do. But for now, ladies and gents, we have reached the end of the episode. So thank you. I will see you all very soon. Goodbye for now, ladies and gents.